Hey guys, welcome back to My Hero Academia live reaction. This week we have chapter 224, Second Festival Coming. Oh, that's okay. I wonder if it's the Spring Festival, because I know a lot of Japanese schools in Japan, they do like festival things. Anyway, so last week we left off with the Rikia, I think his name was. I think that's what his name was. Basically declaring war on the League of Villains. Leader of the, I guess it's technical. I guess the official translation. I didn't know this myself. I just found out after looking it up earlier this week. They're called the Meta Liberation Army, not the Superpower Liberation Army. So I'll try to correct myself when referring to them. But yeah, left off with like, dang it, what is his name? Shigaraki, like basically like, alright, now I guess we gotta get Gigantomachia on our side even more now. So, let's just jump right in, chapter 224. The Second Coming Festival. So, he said to come to Aichi within the hour. He gave us that time limit, taking our ability to wrap into an account. How will they respond to the Liberation Army declarations of war? How will they respond? And they've locked onto our position with the satellite camera. If this guy is truly able to use a friggin' satellite for his personal business, then we're pretty much screwed. And then it's Mr. Compress. So the satellite quote was a picture of an actual satellite, and then Mr. Compress. And we haven't even finished training that big gorilla. What the hell are we supposed to do? Then it's Twice talking to the rest of them. What even is there to think about? Nothing! A large intestine? A large intestine-like scarf and run-around sunglasses? There's only one guy in the world with that bad taste in fashion. Giran gave me a place to call home. We have got to save him right now. And then Toga, he might already be dead, and that guy may have been lying about everything. Words don't mean anything. But we don't know for sure. If there's even the slightest possibility that he's alive, we should go! So you're telling us to just charge right in without a plan? Calm down, would you? You're always like this. You get attached too easily. Because I'm a loner! And then Twice screams that as Shigaraki takes off his mask. And then Twice is just on the floor like, ah! And then Shigaraki, I've got an idea. And then he clicks on the headpiece. Doc, you were listening, weren't you? You kids are always on your fancy little radios. I'm splitting apart! But who would have thought that the Superpower Liberation Army was still alive? Now that's a surprise. You all have managed to invigorate the underworld as well. I see. We can use those high-end Nomus Dobby was testing. Unfortunately not. My other children aren't ready for the testing phase yet. If only Dobby hadn't failed in retrieving my adorable little hood. I guess that's that specific Nomu's name. And without one for all, it'll be difficult to increase production. Or, all for one, it'll be difficult to increase production. And here I thought that the jack of all trades. And here I thought he was the jack of all trades. It's fine. That's not what I was banking on anyway. Then why did you reach out to the doctor? How many hours do we have until that fat ass wakes up? If nothing interrupts him, he'll wake up in 2 hours and 35 minutes. Doctor, where's Dobby now? At the moment, he's on the border of Mie and Shiga prefectures. How convenient. Alright, let's go. Warp us, Doc. Seriously? And then it's Spinner. Rushing straight in? We don't know anything about what we're up against. Or their real identity. If they seriously have an army of 110,000, we'll be helpless. Shit. If there's one thing I've learned after fighting it for a month, The thing isn't invincible. It just has a stupidly high up. Just has stupidly high HP. And then Spinner's just like, so that's your game. No matter where you go, he'll chase after you. He'll find you and he'll chase after you. We'll throw Gigantomachia at him and make them fight. That should tire the fat ass out a bit. Well, isn't that sneaky of you? But what will you do if it's all a bluff? Well, then the fool will just die like he deserves. So we're really doing this. Don't make me say it again. When I cover up, we become one. And then putting the mask back on twice. I'll destroy everything. And then looks like they got warped to where they were supposed to go. Well, it's the countryside. Not big. It's the countryside, alright? Not big, not exactly small either. It's got a nice ambiance to it. It sucks! 1 hour and 40 minutes until the beast wakes up. In order to sick Machia on them, we'll have to fight too. This is gonna be pretty rough, I have a feeling. Son of a bitch. Why do you have to go get involved in this crap? Giran introduced you too! Asshole, try being grateful. Like I care. You mother... And then it's Toga. Somebody's coming! And they're all preparing. Stop! My job is simply to guide you. A hero? Don't recognize him, though. If you wish to speak to the leader of the Liberation Army, follow me. What the Hold up. Hold up. I just want to backtrack a little bit to chapter 219. Because, yeah, the guy who just showed up wow, was not expecting that. So the guy who just showed up is the guy who showed up after Todoroki and Bakugo got their provisional license. Right now, as of this chapter, in the future. Or I guess it's not in the future. Or is it? No, it is, because the Haya Nomu incident just happened. Anyway, so he's leading them around the town. There's nobody here. I see. And then multiple people start stepping off of the roofs. This entire town. This place isn't under my jurisdiction. But today is special. Exactly. This is Deka City. Including the heroes, 90% of the population here is made up of Liberation soldiers. Yes, this is the Liberation District. And it's a guy who kind of looks like Giran, but has his hair... Actually, kind of looks like a mix of Giran and Aizawa. Anyway, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for journeying so far to visit us today. Today is a day of celebration, and you all are the guest of honors. Now then, let us begin. The Superpower Liberations Army Second Coming Festival! Okay, so not a UA festival, but this. That's Hanabata from the Heartseekers Party. So he's a big shot. I'm starting to believe that. Oh, that's right. We got introduction to all of them last chapter. I'm starting to believe they actually do have 110,000. Who cares about that? We're here now. Where's Giran? If it's the broker you're looking for, he's waiting over there, together with the Supreme Leader. You said you'd give him back to us once we got here, you filthy liar. So, this is the mini-boss, Tomura Shigaraki. And then two guys just head straight for him, and he just he just disintegrates them. For the time being, let's head to the tower. That should be easy enough. And then Toga just like starts running. Then there's a big explosion. Yeah! And she flies forward. And then the ground exploded. So, you're the culprit of those serial blood loss murders. Himiko Toga, yes? Why did a normal high school girl descend into madness? She explains it all in this shocking interview prior to her death. Mind if I have a few words for my story? Yeah. No. The battle begins. So it's Himiko Toga versus, what was this woman's name? I'm gonna check again. I'm pretty sure we got her name. Yes, so that is Chitose Kizuki. Alright, so we have Toga versus Kizuki. And I like this lady's design. It's really cool. And that's the end of the chapter. So, yeah, really quick and brief one, as they usually are. This is actually on the lighter side of my reactions, I'm realizing, because we're at about 12 minutes. Anyway, so I'm curious to see what this lady's quirk is, and it'll be cool to see Toga, well, if it is actually going to end up still being a one-on-one, someone might come and back up Toga. Anyway, that'll be it for the reaction. Yeah, this chapter was good. It was just a good build-up chapter. That's pretty much all it was. Quick side note, thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. Never thought that I would get that far, actually. But I'm glad you guys like my videos. I know that not a lot of you watch the Hiroaka reviews, but I'm glad that you like the Unordinary Reacts as well. And with that, there will be a 100 subscriber special. I am most likely going to film it tomorrow morning after I've had breakfast or have woken up past noon, because I do that. And I hope you look forward to it. Do I want to tell you what it is going to be? Let me flip a coin. Got a plain old quarter here. Heads, I'll tell you guys what the subscriber special is going to be. Tails, you'll just have to wait and see. So, tails. So, y'all are just going to have to wait and see what the special is, but I hope you'll enjoy it, because it's something that I'm proud of, and I hope one day I can get it somewhere. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. Thank you all so much for 100 subs. See you guys tomorrow.